Hello, everyone. Oh, excuse me. Here we go. Hello, hello, hello. Congrats on getting first, Danish. First to the dream realm. We should fix that. We should change it to something else. Ugh. Hello, Ovpill. Hello, 641. Hello, Bug Bus. Hi, Lorian. Hi, Cube. Hi, Nexo. Hi, Zep. How is everyone doing? On a fine Monday morning, or night, I guess. It is the start of a new week. First in the crevice, I hate that so much. We're never gonna use that ever. Ever, ever, ever. Imagine me just like, first thing I say every morning. Congratulations, name. Well, thank you or not thank you. Congratulations on being first in the crevice. And then you're gonna have to hear that every single day. That's gonna suck. Good morning, Guasa. Hello. Interesting. Are you saying you want to hear that, Lorian? Welcome to the crevice every single morning? Or more morning for me, but I don't know about you guys. Evening? Afternoon? And not the crevice? Since no YouTube, I have to deal with Twitch's loud jump scare. Wait, what? Are we not live on YouTube? Oh my god, we're not live on YouTube. If for some reason it's set to private, I don't know why. That's weird. Oh god. I'm so sorry, Cube. You can go back. You don't have to. No ads for you. You haven't realized I thought it was intentional. No! I set up a stream, but I'm looking at it. It says excellent connection, and it says that it's live. So I was confused. I was like, there's nobody on YouTube. That's weird. First time. But as I am going through everything, all the settings, it says that the video is set to private. But we are public now. Hello. Hi, Cube. Hello, YouTube. Hello, Bumpkin. Twitch is an incredible platform whose never would make anything wrong. I can't lurk anymore. You absolutely can. Feel free to keep lurking. Don't feel obligated to keep, to chat or use redeems or anything. I actually don't care. I'm just here to make cool content for you guys. Happy Monday the 5th. Isn't it the 4th? It's the 4th, isn't it? Happy Monday the 4th? Don't scare me like that. I have a deadline due tomorrow. Oh, hello, Desancha fan. Yeah, happy Monday the 4th. Hello, Battleline. Hello, Oji-san. According to your schedule, it's not. I am going to stab a watermelon. I did make an oopsie on the schedule, and then like on Twitter and on Discord, I have some of the dates written like in the message as like the 28th to 29th and the 30th. Because I did this as I came back from outside, from being out the entire day, and it was midnight, and I was like, I need to shower. I'm so tired. But I still have to put out my schedule. So that's what happened. I did it at the end of the day when I wanted to go to bed. I guess it is the 5th, huh? Happy Monday the 5th. Hello. But yesterday I was doing cool stuff. I went, what did I do? Shoves my head into my hands. I don't remember. I went to an Ado concert. I went to an Ado concert. It was pretty neat. This is the second Ado concert that I've been to. I went to the one last year as well. This time, I went a little bit higher. Hold on, let me put on some music. I think you guys can hear some of the bugs outside. Can we do this one? I'm gonna mute everything. I think this might work. Who shall I beam? Nobody. Yeah, I was sitting on a higher row than usual, in my usual preferred place, but it was fine. I could still see everything. I didn't need to wear my glasses. No glasses needed. But the only problem with being so high up is that, okay, so Ado sings in a box, right? And the box is supposed to be viewed either from the front or the side, because imagine a cube. But I was sitting literally diagonal of the box where I was facing a corner. So Ado was right in the space where it was like the front side was blocking her and the side, both of the sides were blocking her, so I couldn't see a silhouette at all. It was just darkness. But it was, but you know, I could enjoy the music, so I think that's really all that matters. Glasses Arc. Yeah, Glasses Arc. I thought someone redeemed glasses. I don't have redeem set up. Multiply the scuff with scuff, creating a peak quality stream. That's like the worst quality stream. If you multiply scuff with more scuff, it just becomes like 10 times more scuff, no? That's how multiplication works from what I remember from school. From math class. It's not like a positive plus positive equals a negative, or negative plus negative equals a positive, right? It's completely different. Scuff cancels out seconds. No. No, no, no. Hello, Farfetch. Welcome in. Welcome in! Oh my god, okay. I need to like get ready for the day because I'm still asleep, guys. I'm still very much asleep. I'm very tired. I don't think that's how it works. I don't think that's how the scuff, whatever scuff thing you were saying works. Whatever that means. I don't even know if I'm using English anymore, guys. I don't even know how to speak. I feel so congested. Let me just... I took my cough medicine. That sucks. Everything sucks. A negative multiplied by a negative creates a positive. Shit. Wait, you're right. Wait, you're... Oh my god, you're right. That is multiplication. You sound super congested. I am. I am, and I don't know how to fix it, and I'm super mad because it feels uncomfortable. I don't want this stream to be me complaining about my congestion this entire time, though. Today is gloomy outside, and I woke up at 6 a.m. That's really freaking early. Why are you waking up so early? Go back to sleep. Go back to sleep. You know what the best feeling though is that when you have a break from work and then you go outside at like 5 a.m. in the morning to watch the sunrise. I think that's the best feeling. That's the best feeling because you don't have to wake up thinking you have to go to work, right? And you can actually enjoy life without being on the grind. Who's your favorite Limbus Company character? Gregor. But by very, very small margin. I like everyone. Today's affinity is gloom. Everyone starts crying. Mine is gloom right now. Gregor is hot. I think that's not the reason why I like Gregor. I don't really care how hot the characters are. If I had to put everybody on a hot scale, okay, Merceau is like the hottest one. I'm gonna have to put him all the way up there. but he's not my favorite. In fact, I don't like his character that much. Hopefully get better, Ark. Thank you. I'm trying. Oh, I feel better already just because you said that. I can breathe again. Oh, is this what it feels to have oxygen in my lungs? Amazing. Both war veterans are peak. Wait, Gregor? Gregor? Isn't Aldous also a war veteran? It's Jark keyboard. Oh, you're talking about Blobby. I can't breathe anymore just because you said that. Who the frig is Jark? Who is Gregor? Gregor is a character from Limbus Company. He's a dude with glasses and long hair. He's also a short king. He's also a very well-written character, in my very personal opinion. Aldous isn't a war veteran, she's a war criminal. Blobby, you're making me cough out, like, everything. If I can't see you, then you can't see me. That actually happened to me once, Dingle. When I was a wee little dragon, my parents would buy, you know, the Ferrero Rocher, the chocolate with the golden wrapping around it. Those ones. As a small dragon, I used to love that shit. Like, I would love it so much. But I'm only allowed to have one a week, right? Because, of course, like, it makes sense. It's not great for you. It's not good for your body. It's chocolate and sugar. And so, my parents would hide it on a very, like, the very top shelf of a cabinet. Quote unquote, hide. Right? I see them put it away. They think I don't know. So, there's this one time where I was like, I want one. And so, I go to the kitchen. They're not in the kitchen. So, I'm like, let me just, you know, steal one from the cabinet. So I grab a chair, I go up to the cabinet, put down the chair, I grab the Ferrero Rocher and I put everything back. Looks normal, doesn't look like I took one, right? I go back upstairs. The genius in me thought it was, you know, the best idea to just, like, shove my head under the bed and eat it. So my parents wouldn't find out. And so I didn't realize that they could see my ass peeking out, and it looked suspicious as heck. So I had the doors wide open with my ass sticking out, with my head under the bed, eating a piece of chocolate, and my parents walk past and they're like, "Hey, Ark, what are you doing?" And I thought they couldn't see me, right? Because I couldn't see them. My head was under the bed. And plus I had food in my mouth, so I didn't respond. So they dragged me by their shirt, pulled me out, and there I am with, like, chocolate covering my lips. I'm just eating a piece of chocolate. Caught red-handed. Hello, right, left, and Pesty, welcome in. I'd be a terrible parent. I never want to be one. I never want to be a parent. I feel like I have very high expectations when it comes to what a parent should be, right? So I would have high expectations of myself, not of my kid, but of myself. And it feels like I'm not in the right place to be a good parent yet. Because it does require a lot of responsibilities, and it does require a lot of time that I don't have. And so it really takes a lot out of you. And I wouldn't be doing my kid justice if I became a parent. My kid would live, like, the worst life. No, I would try to make it, you know, good for them, but then I'd lose my sanity in doing so. You're already a parent to 2 cute babies, you're right. My 2 cats. It's good to have high expectations and to yearn for sustainability prior to having a child. I think so too. I think so too. I think in this economy, there's just no way. I'm, like, struggling to feed myself. Like, how am I supposed to feed other people? Impossible. I'll not be in your streams in August 7th because Madeline taking me to Towerfall. You're going to Towerfall? I won't be streaming anyway on August 7th because I'm going to a talkathon. I won't be streaming on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So it's just gonna be the next 2 days plus today, 3 days. So no streams. No streams. I will be attending conventions. I made a blue archive chibi of your model and posted an art channel. Thank you, Bud Bus. I love art made of me. I will check it out later. I haven't really looked at the Discord server this morning. Pictures or it didn't happen? What, Otakuthon? I want to take a photo of my booth. What's bro yappin'? We're talking about Otakuthon conventions. Welcome in, MG Neko. Because okay, I don't know if you guys went to okay. No. Let me start from the very beginning. If you guys have not been to any anime conventions, right? If you haven't been to artist booths, right? Everybody's artist booths look very, very pretty. They're very aesthetic. And if you go online, you search up like anime convention booth, right? Everybody's booths look very, very organized. And there's just so much stuff on it. So I'm trying to make it, at least my booth, on the same level as everybody else's. Because I don't want mine to look like a mess, right? So I am tabling with one of my friends. And we're like trying to coordinate what to put in our booth. But it is so difficult right now because she lives far away. And so we're just doing this through messages. And I'm taking pictures because I have like a lot of I have half of the booth stuff on my side, and she has half of the booth stuff on her side. So it's like, I think eventually, because we only have like 3 days left, we're gonna have to collage everything together and just use Photoshop, shove parts into like one big picture, just to visualize what it might look like. If you get time, many V singers I don't know will be there. You know we'll be there. Yeah, I'm gonna be stuck at my table. I'm offering to do most of the tabling. I want Era to, or my friend Era, who I am tabling with, Sayonara, to walk around a bit more because she doesn't have as many products as I do. And I want her to enjoy Montreal a little bit more. Will this be her first time in Montreal? I used to go every year. Not for a talkathon sometimes. I also have friends in Montreal, so I've been to Montreal for a couple of weddings. Why not just draw the booth you're envisioning in your head? You're envisioning forehead. Blobby, you're absolutely right. I don't know why I haven't done that. See ya, guys. I gotta go have fun singing. Singing? I'm not singing. Goodbye. Singing. Goodbye. Goodbye, potato. Bring out the forehead. How about we bring out the 5 head instead? We're gonna have... I'm gonna clone myself, but like without my body, just another head. Another 4 heads. And it's just gonna be like 4 heads around me. Why is the music so loud for me? I can't hear anything. My morning ears cannot do this. There we go. Hey, Dwagon, it's me! Why do you have 5 heads? You know, like, the Gates of Babylon? From FGO? That's me. That's me, but like, instead of weapons coming out of the gate, it's like heads. It's like arc heads. It's me. So like the magic system in FGO applies to me as well. So there's your answer. If you're ever wondering where they all come from, just play Fate Grand Order. I can't till Zark gives me an answer. Wait, what? Hold on, you guys can't even see chat on screen. It feels like I'm just talking to myself. I'm not going crazy. I'm not crazy, you are. Not only Zark is a space dragon, she's a Hydra. I'm a Hydra? Oh, like with my several heads? I might be, but they're floating. Hydras don't have floating heads, right? Mine are just floating around me. Like they're rotating around me. Or like, you know, like magic sword builds? Magic sword classes in RPG games where the swords are floating around a character behind them. And like, I can summon them and like make the swords attack people. It's like that, but like with my heads. Ark will just break out into song at some point. Do you want me to? Start singing. Turns this into a karaoke stream. Actually, I can't. I don't want to. Because of last karaoke, I really don't want to. My encoder might die again, and then I'm gonna sound terrible, and I don't want to sound terrible. Hello, questionnaire. Welcome in. Gojo Kisser, is that you? Questionnaire. Did you change your name? I need some coffee. Give me 1 second. Alright. The YouTube name says free chat and archive karaoke. Oh my god. This is not a karaoke? Okay, the scuff is like, this is the third scuff today. Right? There we go. There is no karaoke today. There's no karaoke today. I was wondering why Potato was like, have fun singing. I am not singing. That's why. Oh, I was so confused. I have been saying that you do Dwaguna. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, I'm gonna whip out a rubber chicken and then you guys can hear the chicken squawk. That's the whole karaoke. That's the whole I'm here dragging my flat ass, just expecting some karaoke stuff. I'm so sorry, Rama. Go back to sleep. Go do your thing. It's over. I'm so sorry for baiting everyone. I'm gonna cry now. Yeah, we will have karaoke next time, but it will only be on Twitch, not on YouTube. Not on YouTube. If I could upgrade my CPU though. Actually, now that I think about it, you can play BGM, the viewers ask, just, you know, no copyright stuff. It's hard, because everything's copyrighted. Everything is copyrighted. Unless we go for, like, Dova syndrome, or we do, like... Is there even anything that's royalty-free that's not, like, lo-fi? Or, like, AI generated? Could have said Surge, so I can scuff has hit the Ark stream. This is more like the third one. Yeah, we're back to the negatives. We need another one. Quick, guys. Quick, guys. Tell me something wrong with my stream. Another thing. We have to cancel it all out. We need 4 now. Most in-game OST isn't copyrighted. Oh, you're right. You are right about that. Like Animal Crossing? Like Pokemon? Between you and me, actually, all of Limbus Company music and Millie music is copyrighted. So I get copy strike when I play Limbus Company. I get like a little notification and they're like, hey, you can't monetize this. Okay, I gotta go now. Goodbye, Potato. For real, for real. We're missing Mini Ark? Yeah, we are. Did you want Mini Ark? Don't kill her, please. I'll die. Adeline. How many times have you died already? We still have not gotten a refund on the last community challenge. No, it was... You don't get a refund, Danish. You don't get a refund. If you can't make a challenge, there is no refund. That's not how it works. Actually, there's no option for me to refund anyway. Fourth scuff. We're positive again. Is that the scuff? Where's the scuff? There is no scuff here. Just to test it, try to play Cafe de Springfield. Springfield. From Girls Friendline. Oh. We'll refund if you don't meet the challenge. What? Does it say that? Oh, you guys make me so mad. Okay, let's go to the community challenge. Goal not met. Where? Where's my big ol' button? Oh. Oh. Oh, if I delete it, it will automatically refund you guys. There we go. There it is. They should make that more clear. It's a trash can icon, and that's it. But when you click on the trash can icon, it says delete and refund. It's not just a delete button. That makes sense now. I've not played it in a hot minute. Girls Frontline. I don't really like it. That's all I'm gonna say. I can't see myself playing it. I tried playing it on the first day. I couldn't do it. But to each their own. Wait, can't you extend the date instead of refund? I can, but I don't want to. Maybe we'll bring back mini arc next time. It wouldn't make sense for me to extend it now because we're not streaming for half this week. So you guys would have like 4 days of not being able to redeem the community or participate in the community challenge because I'm not streaming. You clearly have a favorite. A favorite with what? Olympus Company? A game? Gacha games? Why are you guys crying? Permission to call mini arc mark. No. A favorite chat. I want to let you guys know that both YouTube chat and Twitch chat are combined on my side. Like, they're all in one window. And so I don't have two separate ones. So whatever I see on screen, I will read it. And if you guys get pushed off because Twitch chat is faster, sometimes I might actually just not see it because chat is just is scrolling too quickly. You think the music is a little too tiny? Let me just raise the volume a little bit. Yeah, it's chat mitosis on my side. It's all combined. If I have YouTube on a separate window, it'll be easier to read. But it's all shoved together into one for me. And Twitch chat, you can't see you guys, Rama. I can't bring Twitch chat onto stream. I heard it was TOS too. So it's either I stream on Twitch, which I first started by streaming on Twitch. I only started streaming on YouTube this year? The song is invisible. Can you hear it now? Hello Dingo, welcome to YouTube. Technically now cross-platform chat is possible. Did they change the TOS again? Tom Mary, I did. Okay, Rama says, guys, Rama says, Twitch users, which one is better, YouTube streaming experience or Twitch? There's like, for me, there's good and bad. YouTube is like 10 times slower. There's like a big delay on YouTube, I think. From what I've heard from you guys who have been watching me on both platforms. Yeah, YouTube, we don't have enough emotes, first of all, because it's all part of like, you have to like partner with you have to partner with YouTube, and like the higher the viewers, the more you're allowed to have more emote slots. And second of all, you have to sub, and you have to pay for membership in order to get emotes. You also don't get the free emotes. And then YouTube also doesn't have redeems. It's not very catered towards streaming, in my very honest opinion. But you guys get one positive, is that there's no ongoing ads all the time. Ark, have you liked the stuff I showed from when I was at Gen Con? Do you have any plans to buy anything at your con? Hello, gamer. I do like this stuff, but everything looks freaking expensive. I'm a broke bitch. I have no money to buy anything at all. I'm gonna try to, like, though I really want to go around and buy things, I don't think I can afford it. I don't think I can. And plus, I don't have space either to put anything, so no, I don't think I'll be buying anything. If I do walk around and come across something that I really, really resonate with, then I might end up, you know, just getting it, but I don't think I will be. I like the community aspect of live streaming here for VODs. I prefer YouTube. So if I'm lurking, YouTube is better. And for like interactability, Twitch is better, right? A chicken drumstick? I would love one. I would love a chicken drumstick. If the viewers liked you enough, they'll carry your streaming. Carrier? Need a camera? Boom. 100 bucks donation. If only. I don't need a camera though. Some of the best pictures you take are from your phone. The phones these days are always just selling the camera option, especially with iPhones, right? For every single iPhone ad, I put you guys here, do I put you guys on this side? Anyways, yeah, for a lot of iPhone ads, it's all about like pictures, taking photos, high resolution images, your selfies, and iPhone. Or not iPhone, Apple knows it because they know that this is the age of selfies and pictures now and media. So do we even need all these expensive DSLR cameras? If only, I mean, if you treat it like a hobby or if it's your job, then maybe, but like, for the average person, I feel like we don't really need it. Holy shit, I'm seeing both the streams, the YouTube chat and Twitch chat at the same time. You? How is it? Do you get delay? I want to know. As someone who has 250 mirror dungeon runs in S5 alone, I'm extremely brain rotted. 250 dungeon runs? Wait, do they count it? What? I didn't know that. Unless you're tallying all of your runs. There's me with the mindset phone to the phone. I think for some people, if you're only using a phone as a phone, I actually think that the best phones out there is just flip phones. Like, you don't need a fancy phone, right? If you're just gonna be texting and calling with it, just get like one of the old phones or get a flip phone. We don't need smartphones. But for a lot of people, smartphones they act as like a gaming device or a camera. YouTube is a bit delayed. Yeah. You guys are being slow. No, what's going on? Just technology things. The music is drowning me. Do we bring it back down? I feel like every time it switches songs, every time that there's like a new song that plays, like the volume changes. We're just gonna go back to our 10-hour an hour Animal Crossing. Here. Oh, that's not gonna work. This is not Animal Crossing. Why not play Final Fantasy XIV soundtrack? Because do you want to be listening to Alexander going like forward and backward and forward and backward like over and over again, and it's gonna be like heavy rock music, metal in a just chatting stream? I think it might work in an art stream. But a lot of Final Fantasy XIV music is like hard rock metal. Especially for the boss fights. We could do like Glimpsa Lominsa background music. If I see someone with an old phone, I just immediately assume it's a burner. Actually, flip phones are coming back. Flip phones are coming back because they're really cute. And some people are like, I just want to step away from the internet. And I get it too, because back then, when I was in school, I also had a flip phone, and it has like a lot of flip phones has this little, what's it called, like the two holes on this side where you can hang a lot of charms and whatnot. So I'm like one of those girls that had 5 bajillion charms hanging off my phone, and I had like the cover of it had little white hearts on it, so it was like the cutest phone ever. We can't do that now with smartphones. For some reason, like, people who build smartphones don't think about, you know, they just think, oh, like, I want it to look sleek and nice and minimal. But what if we want to bring back the oh my god, my cat scared the crap out of me. The maximalism. What if I want my phone to be, like, pretty and cute and have a lot of charms dangling off of it? I can't do that anymore. Now I want to see those phones again, like the LG ice cream, LG lollipop. Those ones are really cute. That's why I shove stuff in the back of my phone case. Why? My English teacher has a Nokia brick. And they don't, like, if you drop them, they don't shatter. Or at least there's a lesser chance of them getting shattered. Smartphones are so fragile. Why are you guys RPing in chat? What's going on? Give me those Uma Musume phones. The Uma Musume phones. What are those? Like the ones that the girls are using? Is that an Uma Musume phone? Have you seen Japan? Most of them use iPhones and still have all the keychains. I know that Docomo used to make flip phones, right? Docomo is one of the Japanese brands, and their flip phones were also really... Oh, Docomo, sorry. Docomo. Their flip phones are really freaking cute. But as we're transitioning to the age of smartphones, all of their phones now are not cute. Though I get it too, because like I got myself a Galaxy Samsung Flip 5. The reason why I got it is because if you look at the cases, some of the cases are, how do I say it, chunky? They look very like cartoony, and that's why I like it. They got rid of like the whole minimalism look. You can surely get cases that allow charm hanging. Yeah, you can. You absolutely can. But it's not the same. It's not the same as having it like actually on your phone itself. I always mess with that. My phone looks like a Mi Phone 4. What's a Mi Phone 4? Oh, is this from your object show? I never understand your references, Dingle. I always have to Google them. Like an iPhone, but it's a Mi Phone! I feel like seeing a kid slowly becoming more adult and dull like McDonald's. There's like another thing that's been going on. I keep seeing conversations about how there's like no kid spaces anymore. What happened to your mic? There's cicadas in the background. You're hearing the bugs. They're singing. They're singing in the background. I have the windows open and they're very loud. Let me just close it. I open it because every time I... There it is again. You can hear it. Okay, yeah. I'll be right back, guys. So you don't hear like high level frequency buzzing. Oh, if you're talking about the distortion at the end of my mic, that's just my mic. I have a really cheap mic. Unfortunately, I can't invest $300 into a Shure mic. I have the one that just came with the audio interface that I have. I was like, you know what? The audio interface comes with a mic anyway, let me just use it. I thought my earpiece are screwing me up. Oh, I'm so sorry, Rama. I have cheap technology. I have an Alienware, and I have a shitty mic. That's just how it is. How do the thumbnail looks like Gumball? The thumbnail? Oh, that! Oh, comfy mode. It looks like Gumball to you? Kind of. I mean, I am blue. I just don't have the ears right now. So you're right. It does kind of look like Gumball. I prefer normal Ark than cat Ark. Some people beg to differ, Rama. Sometimes I see like people come into chat and they're like, if you stream as... I remember this one comment. If you stream as this model, I'll be here forever. And I was like, I'm not gonna be streaming with this model forever, no. I prefer art to be on the screen, sorry. I have disappeared. Hello. I am back. You can also increase the rain noises very slightly. Try that. I mean, it would be increasing the music. Because it's... I don't have two tracks playing at the same time. It's literally just... Animal Crossing with rain sounds. Model. Yeah, I was gone. But now I am back. Where's my welcome back, guys? Where's my welcome back? I didn't get any of it. Give us tinnitus? No! I still need to get my tinnitus shot. I will never understand that when streamer is same despite of model. Welcome back. Thank you! There we go. Thank you, Mookie. My first welcome back. Try to play Zen Garden theme for shits and giggles. For the shits and giggles, what is Zen Garden theme? Is that from Plants and Zombies? The first result I see is Zen Garden from Plants and Zombies, and then I see like Zen Garden, music for deep sleep, meditation, spa, healing, relaxation. It is from Plants and Zombies. I don't know if you guys want to hear it though. I don't know what it sounds like. Ark, I have to tell you something. Sancho force-fed Heathcliff a rubber chicken. What? Is Heathcliff dead? Did Heathcliff die? You should play Plants and Zombies Arc. I don't have time to Sancho. The Sancho fan. I don't have time. The only time I have... The only moments when I can play games is on stream. That's the only time I can play games. This is why sometimes you don't see me log into Limbus Company for over a week. I play Limbus Company once a week, every Wednesday. I literally stream for 3 hours and then I go back to doing work until midnight. And then I wake up again and I stream for 3 hours and then I do work again until midnight. You must be working hard, yeah. I mean, that's what happens when you're unemployed. You have to find other means of making money. And for me, it's commissions. It has been commissions, but this week I've been super busy because I'm trying to figure out all the Otakuthon stuff. But I still have a backlog of commissions that I have to finish. And one is due tomorrow, guys. So I will be stressing out and working until midnight again. It's actually, I find that when I'm working a 9-to-5 job, I can be a lot more relaxed because I finish all my work within 3 hours. That's how my office work was. I finish everything in 3 hours. I get the rest of the day to myself. And then after work, I just, you know, make dinner, cook, do chores. And then I get like another few hours of gaming and then I sleep. But when you're unemployed and you have bills to pay, it's like, yeah, you gotta figure out how to do it without, you know, working a 9-to-5. I feel like even if I land this startup job, I'm not going to be working more than 9 hours a day tops. Startups are really fun, actually. My first office job was a startup. I think people are a lot more friendly. People are a lot more motivated. Versus like, once you get into a bigger corporate job, it's like nobody gives a shit. Everybody's dead and lazy. That was me too. That's why I was like, let me just work for 3 hours. And I'm done. It's funny, since I kind of loathe corporations, I ended up working odd jobs. Technically, I'm a low-grade fixer as well. You know what? You know what I think? Some of the low-grade... Not low-grade fixer, but like... odd jobs is what's gonna prevail at the end of the day, because... from what I'm seeing right now, not all of my friends, but a lot of my friends are being laid off from corporations. And it kind of makes sense because almost every day in my meetings, it was always like, how do we integrate AI into our systems? How do we replace all of our quote-unquote low-grade employees? And that was our daily conversation. How do we cut more? At the end, and it's always like, at the end of the day, this company is about profit and revenue. Right? Versus like for a lot of startups, it's started up because of a passion. That's why I like startups so much, because someone's like, I want to help people and I want to fix something. There's a problem I want to get solved. And I want to help people out with it. But once it gets to big corporations, it's like, how do we make money? Working for hours a day, running your fingers on a machine, contributing to a government that frankly only wants to green papers. Yeah, this is why I'm not going back to a 9-to-5. Like, I don't want to be part of the system, guys. I know I'm working like a lot more now, just to be able to, you know, survive and make a living. But it feels more meaningful than working 9-to-5. I was actually like a zombie when I was working in an office. I couldn't do it. To the point where I was like, what's the point? And I would just work for 3 hours a day. And then I'd be like, nobody talk to me after 5 p.m. Nobody talk to me. I'm quiet quitting. Eat the rich. I mean, you could try. Replace CEOs with AI, then they get paid too much anyway. Honestly, the hardest part of a corporation is the decision making. It's actually the decision making and taking responsibility. Where AI can make decisions, but I think it's very difficult for someone to, like, you know, put their foot down and be like, hey, the big decisions need to be made now and I have to do it. Or someone has to take the responsibility of, you know, all the failures of what's going on. That all of that responsibility lies on me. I'm not saying that CEOs are, like, you know, the best people, because a lot of times they aren't. Our previous CEO was ass, but like there's a lot of responsibility that goes with it, and like AI can't do it. Yeah, and AI has very questionable decision making. I wouldn't want a computer to control people. You know what I mean? I'd rather have an actual person at the head of a corporation or a business making decisions for other people, or even robots, but like people, rather than a computer telling us what to do, because that would suck even more. It's hard to offload the blame to AI. Go on C-Suite. It'll save the most money. Do it. C-Suite? What is that? My first time hearing it. Why are you dying, Battleline? Computers right now are lacking many ways. I mean, they are building supercomputers, but it takes a lot of resources. A lot of energy. Google just made one. I think it was like a few months ago. It's very recent. They ran their first computing on it or something like that. HR? AI doesn't care what HR thinks, and that's where the problem lies. You know what? HR doesn't even care what other people think. It's like, sometimes, you know, you know what? I'm not gonna get into it. End of the day, HR doesn't care about you either. The company doesn't care about you. The CEO doesn't care about you. I killed 3 people in chat. DeSancho fan. What are you doing? It's an issue with architecture and how the models function. I think so too. It's also how society is working right now. At the end of the day, I think you should just work for yourself. HR cares about LinkedIn likes. They do, yeah. They do. How do we make our company look the best publicly in front of millions of people? We don't actually care what goes on inside the company. Not that much. We just don't want bad PR. Dunk on robots? I don't know that reference, Dingle. Susie? Who's that? It's good for research, learning, and knowing how to prompt it correctly for work, or summarizing books and learning new skills. When it comes to art and writing, it's frankly crap. And it's getting better. That's the problem, Arsa. It's getting better. It's getting better at making art and writing. So I can't even say that it's, you know, I mean, it is crap right now, but because people know that it's crap, they're trying to make it even better. But it is a very good tool to have, despite anything. Even though I did lose my job from it. It is a very good tool, I can't deny that. Then there's me waking up, scratching like an 8 because I just wake up with no stress, no girlfriend, and no expectations. Honestly, Radma, that's the life. That is the life. Actually, just have some expectations for yourself. I think that's what makes a lot of people, you know, get up and wanting to do something. Is just having some goal to reach. AI art is soulless. I have a lot of words to say about that. Because I just want to say that there's even art not made by AI can be soulless as well. I think that's a bad excuse for not liking AI art. Because a lot of people out there do draw with no soul as well. That's my art. I just wake up and fix stuff and go home. That's actually honestly, that's not a bad life. The whole, you know, fixing stuff, I think helping people in a job is one of the most rewarding things you can do. Is one of the best things you can do in your life, just helping other people. Like being there for people who need you. When your job starts feeling like, oh, it doesn't matter the fact that I'm here, nobody cares about me anyway, is my job even worth something? That's when you should start questioning like what you're doing, because that was me for a long while. I was like, I could literally be replaced by AI, like all of my work. And like, you know, sometimes when it comes to like big corpos, like nobody talks to you anyway, so it's like, oh, okay, what am I even doing here? Can AI have soul? I mean, no. But the person behind making whatever they want. You know what? This is a very controversial topic. I'm just gonna stop talking. I'm not an AI simper. but like there's a lot. I think this is a very gray area. We should fight the system, make sure AI serves us so that we can all live in leisure. I like that. Or we can just go back to cavemen and drink raw cow milk with pee in there. It's a robot. Yeah, it's not the robot. It's not the robot that's feeling something. It's the person behind the AI that is feeling something. A lot of work has been poured in your so-called soulless art. I'm not saying my art is soulless. There are other people out there who do draw soulless art just for the likes and the clout, because they know that it will bring attention even if they don't want it. If they don't want to draw it. If AI keeps getting better, maybe we should just dump our life savings into AI stocks and become rich. That's what people are doing, Blobby. That's what people are doing. If you go on YouTube and you search up how to be rich, I'm not saying like those are the exact terms, you're probably going to find a lot of podcasts or people talking about just invest in Tesla. Just dump all your savings in Tesla. Because Tesla is the one empowering all of AI and a lot of AI right now. And recently Microsoft stocks. Microsoft also was doing something with AI, I forgot what it was, but like that's why Microsoft is going up. Microsoft stocks are rising. Every single top stock out there, is at the very top because of AI. It's just what it is. That's why Nvidia stocks are worth $1 billion. Exactly, yeah, exactly, Blobby. Because the general audience, who is not on Twitter, who is not, you know, doesn't see like the faults of AI going, AI is good for us. And so it's never gonna go away. Nvidia stocks go crazy? Yeah, they do. Number can't go up forever though. I don't like stocks. It can go up forever. It can go up forever. That's why back then Microsoft stocks were at like very long time ago, all the stock numbers were very, very low in comparison to whatever it is right now. Like look at like Bitcoin, for instance. Like back then Bitcoin was actually affordable. Everybody could have bought a piece of Bitcoin, and now like one single Bitcoin is the price of a car. Chat has a lot of opinions today. Yeah, we're just talking about controversial topics. I don't know how it came to be. I don't know what's going on, Nico. Hello. Hello. AI is just a tool, just like automobile factory lines. Yeah, there are ethical concerns. Yeah, there's ethical concerns for everything. For everything. Everything you consume has ethical concerns. Literally everything. Trump coin. Oh god, please don't tell me about... Don't talk to me about Trump coin. The AI 2027 research paper in war games? We talking about Bitcoin? We can talk about Bitcoin. Do ethical concerns have ethical concerns? Ethical concerns also have ethical concerns. Yes. The impending doom. I think they were talking about like... What is it? Was it like an ant colony or something? Or it was like the ancient civilizations. But there's always a population downfall every time there is convenience. Because they don't need as many people to do labor anymore. And that's what we're seeing in this world. Nobody wants babies. Mechanistic interpretability is gonna be really important in the next decade. Mechanistic interpretability, like interpreting what is mechanical or not? Hello, Patch. Are we talking about ethical concerns? No, we should stop talking about ethical concerns. No, this is turning into a like a top, you know. It's doomsday here. It's doomsday. Guess what, guys? We're switching topics. I'm going on a long 3-hour walk today for the first time in forever. We're getting some exercise in for the first time. I'm leaving the house. I'm taking a step out. Yeah, I'm going on that walk, Nico, that you should also be walking with me, but you're not because of your health concerns or something like that. I forgot what your excuse was. But yeah, it's gonna be some fun hiking. I literally can't medical. Oh, that's what it is. Sorry, you're not an excuse. You're not going. I'm sad. I'm crying. You're gonna stay home, play Zen Zone Zero? Oh man, that's fine. I'll just walk by myself. That's okay. We should strand ourselves in a hut in an island because ethics are always subjective. True. We should all go on a 3-hour walk together. I should just, one day, I'm just gonna have like a stream, but it's gonna be like a real life stream and I bring you guys out on a walk because I live near like a very, very long trail. I live near nature. And yeah, it'll be like a field trip, exactly. But one day we can do that. Walking stream, just stay away from mirrors. My face is already on social media. I don't care anymore. I don't really care. Nature walk stream, yeah. It'll be fun. Especially like during, I think, autumn time. When all the trees are turning red and yellow. It's very pretty. And there's a river next to the trail as well. So you get to see, oh, all the salmon that are migrating. And it'll be even better than having to actually do the walking because first of all, walking takes a lot of energy and it's very tiring. And second of all, at that time, in autumn, when the salmon are in the waters, it actually smells very bad. It smells very bad. It smells like it's because there's like dead fish on the rocks and you see like seagulls everywhere trying to like eat the fish. So yeah. Cancel her chat. I can't believe Ark uploaded a picture of her model and called it a face reveal. I was like, I might as well just go in with the trend because I am going to be at Otakuthon anyway. And I do want people to come to my table. Autumn is my whole theme. Clock, you really like autumn colors, from what I remember. Autumn is a very nice season. Temperature-wise, it's very nice because you don't get hit with the heat or the cold, right? And then it's also very pretty. Fall and winter, no, Patch, not winter. Not winter. Winter is death. I might like winter back then. When I was a small wee dragon. I liked winter because I was like, yeah, you know, snow angels and snowman. And as you get older, you're like, oh, I gotta shovel the driveway. Oh, driving in snow is painful. Oh, all the cars don't know how to drive on the roads. Oh, nobody's switching out their winter tires. I live in the south, so winter isn't bad. Screw you too. I live like all the way in the north. In a wintry country where there's a lot of snow. It's nice looking out though. It's nice looking out of the snow because snow is very pretty. You sound like an old man already. I am old. I'm a hag tuber. I am an old man. I'm 5,000 years old. I had to shovel the basement roof. You have a basement roof? Wait, how does that work? Snow is pretty to look at, not to be in. Yeah, and then if you have short hair... Like, I used to have long hair, which I didn't understand. Like, I was like, oh, what is everybody talking about? But, like, after getting short hair, and you're in the winter, right? And there's... The ice is... Or the cold is nipping at your ears, and it's painful. It feels like your entire ear's about to fall off. Breakfast. Feeling slow and depressed? Are you guys okay? You need a balanced break of cereal. You know, cereal outside has a lot of sugar, but if you were to make it yourself, it's actually very easy. Just take a whole bunch of oats, right? Shove it in a tray. Put some, mix some honey in there. Mix some nuts in there. Put some dried cranberries or dried fruits. And then shove it in an oven. Wait for it to golden. And then take it back out. That's like the best stuff. That's the best. And then you can have it with yogurt. Oatmeal. It's not really oatmeal because you're roasting it. Or you're roasting it? You're putting it in the oven. So it does get crunchy. Please may have some oats. You can, oh my god. I can't throw it over. It might land in the sea. So you're gonna have to pick it up. I remember reading that oats are one of the few sources of with the what? The molybdenum? Wait, how do I pronounce that word? What is that? Hold on. Google. Google, help me. This is a rock. It's lead? Wait. It's used to impart superior strength to steel and other... what? It helps break down harmful sulfites. That's why it's a essential nutrient. Oh, okay. So it's a good thing. It's a good mineral to have in your body. And you can find it in grains, organ meats, and legumes. We should all eat more oats. We should all break down our, what is it? Harmful sulfites in the body. Why are we digesting legs and turning them into smarty brain cells? No, you need your legs. You need them to walk. You need very strong legs. Because, like, okay. The older you get, the more... I feel like more people, like, stop walking and using their legs as often. And then you see all these old people on the streets, and they're, like, struggling to walk. And that's the worst thing to be in. Like, that's the worst situation to be in, because... fall damage as an older person is actually detrimental. It's very dangerous. You break your hips and it's over for you. High chance of fall damage. Yeah, fall damage is no joke, so please guys, use your legs. I encourage everybody to go for more leg days. You gotta use it or lose it. Exactly, Patch. I hear kids can't walk upstairs in school now. What? What is going on? I had to walk a lot of stairs as a kid. Because in my school we had what, like 5 floors? It was 5 floors. And it was like 3 buildings. So like each floor or each building has its like at least 3 floors, and there were no elevators or anything. I know it's like bad accessibility, but like everybody had to walk stairs. And if you were held up in your previous class and you had to go to your next class and it's like 3 buildings away, you had to fucking sprint. You had to run. You had to run upstairs. If they're erasing stairs, I wouldn't be surprised if they erase white and black boards later. They're erasing stairs. Are they installing like escalators and elevators in schools or something? What's going on? I don't think they're erasing stairs. We would do PE, like running 2 steps on each step of the stairs. That's how I walk my stairs now. I know, like, maybe it's a habit or something, and I shouldn't be doing it in public because, like, I should just walk stairs normally. But I'm like, it's so much faster if I just take 2 steps at a time. so that's what I do. The 2-step method, yeah, especially like when you're going, through the subway, and like, it's always underground, right? The station is underground, so you have to like go up and down. 2 steps at a time is meta. Everybody should just take 2 steps at a time. It is better for your thighs too. I will erase stairs out of existence. The world will be perfect without stairs. No. No. I love my stairs. Have y'all ever clambered upstairs on all 4s? No? Hi, Chino. Do you? I do that as an adult sometimes. What are you, a cat? My cats do that. That is gremlin behavior. No, how do you do that? Like, your legs are longer than your hands or your arms. Your legs are longer than your arms. Would your hands be even doing anything? Because at the end of the day, it's just your legs powering you up the stairs anyway. You did that as a kid? I did not do that. I walked the stairs like a normal person. Are you guys okay? Does Spider-Man crawl on the stairs? I don't know. I have to see it. Actually, never mind. I don't want to imagine it. No, I don't want to see it. Gremlin crawling on the stairs is awesome. What, Patch? You too? It seems like everybody here has done it before, just not me. Maybe I'm the weird one. When you're little, your arms are shorter so you can run up the stairs easier. I'm very prone to falling and tripping. So maybe that's why I haven't done it. Because the amount of times where I sprained my ankle and broke bones was like insane. I'm pretty sure I have like permanent damage on one of my ankle tendons because I just kept breaking my bones in my body. Tripping on air. It's time to go feral mode. No! No, I haven't. Maybe I just haven't experienced life at its fullest. Is that what it is? Feral mode. You have weak joints, Ark? I don't think so. At least not anymore. But back then as a child, maybe I did? Maybe I did? I did drink a lot of milk though, but then eventually I became like lactose intolerant and I was like, I can't drink milk anymore. I gotta get my calcium from through other means like broccoli and kale. Soy milk. I'll learn how to speed run and you will be no more. What? What do you mean? Okay, so if you run faster, you're gonna like... What do you mean by you will be no more? Like, I'm just gonna disappear off the face of the earth because you're going at lightning speed? You can become lactose intolerant? Yeah, you can. You can. I didn't come out of the womb lactose intolerant. I was drinking a lot of milk as a kid. And then eventually, as I grew older, I just couldn't digest it anymore. And sometimes, even now, like, I do like milk. I do like my milk teas. Milk tea is so good, by the way. Or like any of my cakes and whatnot. I'm not that lactose intolerant, but I get super bloated. Like, my body just does not want to digest it. So like, it hurts my stomach because like the amount of bloat I have in my stomach is just insane. I feel like I'm gonna explode. So I can have like little bits, but if you want me to drink a whole glass, I might actually die. Ark Sancho is trying to kill me. Me? Sancho? Sancho, stop killing people in chat. Oh, what's going on? Apparently I was told that dairy intolerance is more common than being able to tank the dairy. I don't think... Well, from what I've heard too, was that we're not actually supposed to be digesting cow milk. Like, it's meant for the babies. And like, I heard that cow milk's actually really bad for you. Like, even for... Okay, after getting cats, I was doing a little bit of like research on cats and what they're allowed to eat and not eat. And you should never feed kittens cow milk, because it's really bad for them. So like, the milk that you should go for, like, cats are able to drink goat milk, but not cow milk. Like, I don't think we're just not built for cow milk. Kittens be lactose intolerant. Yeah, it's you know that one Disney show with the 3 cats, the kittens? Like, after that show, everybody's like, oh, we should feed cats milk because that's like a normal thing. No, it isn't. That movie has brainwashed you into thinking that cats drink milk. Pasteurized milk is fine for cats. All milk is pasteurized, no? No, I don't think it's not fine for cats, no. Cats are allergic to a lot of things. They're not allowed to be close to a lot or touch any plants. A lot of plants. A lot of plants are toxic to cats. Lilies are toxic to cats. A lot of flowers are toxic to cats. Which is a shame because I love flowers. I love plants. But my cats don't like them. And they're not allowed to be near a lot of them. And so every time I think about like getting a new Jackie Chan, thank you for the follow. What? Every time I think about, you know, getting a new plant for my place, I have to think about my cats first, and I'm there in front of the plant like Googling, is my plant or is my cat going to die from this one plant? That took me by surprise. Jackie Chan, thank you for the 1 month patch. Welcome in. I hope you enjoy your emotes. I have Mika emotes here. I was like, I wanted emotes, and I was browsing through VGen, and I was like, you know what? I know people who make emotes. I might as well commission people that I like. An interesting aspect is that Mongols are very lactose intolerant, which is what helped them conquer most of Eurasia by drinking horse milk from their supply train. Horse milk? I did not know that. We've been feeding our dogs chicken bones, like not cooked ones, right? My dog had to go through surgery because some caretakers didn't know better and fed my dog chicken bone. Cooked chicken bone. It sucks. Generally, Asians, Indians, Africans lose their enzyme to digest milk as an adult. That's probably why I'm also lactose intolerant. I think if like your ancestors are used to it, Like if you have family or like some sort of gene that allows you to digest it properly, then yeah, mind if I kidnap you? No! I'm gonna call the cops on you. Actually, no. I think I'll start planting tomatoes due to how much I used it in my foods. Actually, tomatoes are one of the superfoods. Tomatoes are like one of the best nutrients, the most nutrients. And it also has a lot of like antioxidants. No, as in no. No, as in no, don't kidnap me, no. Hello, Scotchy, welcome in. And cooked tomatoes actually have a lot of antioxidants too. Mongols drink the what? What is that word? Oh, chat's going so fast. I missed your message. Tomatoes are fun to grow. Yeah, my housemates are actually growing tomatoes in the backyard. And so like every day I go out to do stretches. I'm trying to do exercises that raise my heart rate a little bit, so I'm trying to incorporate jumping jacks, but I end up with coughing fits, so I can't do it. But like I do go out and I just admire the tomato plants every day while I'm doing stretches, and I don't know, there's just like something about seeing the progress of which the plants are growing to be super fun. Cause like they start off as little itty bitty little plants, and then like they start growing, and then it's like, oh, you're getting bigger every single day, and it's just, I don't know, it's just a very nice feeling. And now they're massive plants. Tomatoes and potatoes. The nightshade family? What? Wait, what is it? What is a nightshade family? Nightshade family. Why is it so edgy? Why is the name so edgy? Nightshade family for vegetables. Why is it called nightshade? Why is nightshade called nightshade? The origin of the name nightshades is unclear, but could be related to their dark and mystical past. What? Some species in this family prefers to grow in shady areas or flowers at night, and that's why it's called nightshade. Okay. So they didn't just make up the name because it sounded cool. No, it's not an evil plant. The edge that they bring. When I look at tomatoes, I don't think that, like, the first thing that comes to my mind is not, anything, excuse me, anything edgy. My Chemical Romance. Start singing Welcome to the Black Parade in my head. The God's Tomato. We're gonna start grilling tomatoes now? Do it. Hold on, I need some hydration. 1 second. What even are the just chatting streams? I don't know. That's a question I ask myself too. Do you guys have a good answer for me? What are just chatting streams? What do we even talk about here? Hi, Cardin. Welcome in. It sounds hard though. What does? The evil tomatoes? The edgy tomatoes? No, they're not hard. I hope not. It's where we yap, Ark. I thought. Just chatting streams are goated. Yeah, I did put a poll in Discord asking what people liked the most, because at the end of the day, the streams are for you guys. They're not really for me. I mean, they're partly for me, but like it's mostly for you guys. And it seems like art and just chatting have made it to the very top. So we will be bringing more just chatting streams, and I personally like them too, because I don't have to think too hard. I don't have to use my brain. This is not another Library of Ruina stream where I become super frustrated and I start crying on my chair while you guys watch me suffer. There is no suffering here. And what's great about free chat and just chatting streams, I find from all of the ones that I've done so far, is that we actually learn quite a bit from these streams. Whether it's like, you know, life stuff, or there was one, I remember this one just chatting stream where we were just learning about space and the red line, and I was like, this is a very cool topic. Google babies, no, not the Uma Musumes. Who's not playing a Hans game? I'm not. I'm sorry, Taichi. I'm not. I uninstalled the game. It was too addicting. I blink, an entire day has gone by. I cannot do it. I have work to do. I even joined, like, one of my friends was like, oh, we're making a clan, or whatever, a guild, a clan. I think they're called clans, right? And all of my, literally every single one of my friends were playing, like from every single friend group was playing Uma Musume, and they all like joined. And then I joined as well. And they're like, one day they're like, there's too many people in here. We gotta get rid of all of the inactives and the bots and people who aren't in the friend group. And they're like, who is this person, Ark, who has not logged in for like 3 weeks? So I had to get rid of it. It was too much. It was too much. I have not logged in, no. I know that, like, in the game too, there's like a free SSR that just came out. What is it? What's her name? Curran-chan or something? In her banner? Because everyone around me talking about her, and I was like, no. No. I'm not gonna log in and reinstall the game just to get my free SSR. Google babies with your life on the line. Is that what it is? Curran-chan isn't free, but she's a new 3-star Uma. I think it was like a free SSR for the support, right? A free SSR pull. But not on Curran-chan, like on the other one, whatever it was. Are we talking about Uma Musume? We are, yeah. We are. We hate that game. I've yet to play that game. Don't do it. Don't do it, Patch. You're already playing Limbus Company. Just stick with one game. After going into Limbus Company, I was like, I don't think I'll be playing any other gacha games outside of it for now. It's consumed my gacha life. Me too. And I can't even consider it to be gacha because, like, it doesn't feel like a gacha. That's why I like it so much. It doesn't feel like a gacha game. I didn't even know where to purchase my Lunacy that one time during the Walpurgis event. I was like, where's the shop? How do I access the shop? Like, normally in gacha games, there's a little notification that is like, there's like a little red dot on your screen all the time telling you to like access the shop. Here's where you buy skins. Here's where you know, buy more stuff. All of our, what is it? Like the currency bundles, right? I literally could not find it on Limbus Company, so I was like, maybe this is the gacha game for me. It's so visual novel coded, it's so good and cozy. It is. It is. I like it a lot. I'm glad most people have found their gacha games. Have you not, Dim Dom? You know what? At the end of the day, I feel like gacha games is just gambling. It's an addiction. So if you don't have a gacha game that you like, then it's a good sign. It's a good thing. Yeah, most gacha games are like, welcome, thanks for opening our app. Did you know we have a sale? This is why I had to stop playing Love and Deep Space, even though I love the game so much, right? The dailies literally make you go into the shop to buy the free pack. Not buy because it's free, but like, they make you redeem the free shop pack so that your eyes are glued to the shop screen every single day, and it's tempting because you're like, here's a $1.99 bundle that is available just for this one event. And it's limited. It's limited time. And catching up on Morimen's story is actually so good. I really want to like replay that game. Because Morimen's, I did enjoy Morimen's when I was playing it. And now the fact that they're doing like official English translations tells me that I should get back to it. It doesn't feel that predatory either. Is it really gambly if I don't spend money on it and just enjoy the gameplay? Yeah, that's fine. I think that's the way that everybody should approach gacha games and not just, you know, think of it as like a gambling thing. Just enjoy the game as it is, right? That's why I like gacha games a lot, because the story and the characters and the writing are good. It's not really the gambling aspect, but I think too many people fall into the whole of, I'm just playing this game to pull, right? And once you start doing that, once you think of that, I just want the meta, it doesn't really become fun anymore, and you become like, how do I say it? Addicted. You have dodged the gambling if free to play is the best way, to be honest. Yeah. Yeah. I think Wuwa is the perfect game to just play and not care about the gacha aspect. That's true, because if you're so like, if you're like into the story and you're just playing it for the story, I think that's the best way to enjoy Wuthering Waves. Even though like Wuthering Waves is a little bit predatory, if you're able to be blind to all the events and the side quests and the shops and whatnot, I think it's a very, very good game. Same with a lot of other gacha games out there. All of the Hoyoverse games can be very good games if you're able to ignore all of the gacha elements. Rover and Wuwa, free and good. Rover is free and good. I like both the female character of Rover and the male character. You're both free and good. And the fact that you can switch between them is chef's kiss. I have certain ideas I really want T-Corp Outis. I'm way too cool characters, man. I gave in. I gave in just 2 days ago. I was like, you know what? Doesn't hurt if I, you know, do a 10 poll. What if I just did a 10 poll? And I did more than a 10 poll. I did 20 polls. I did get her. I got her in 20 polls. I got super lucky. Because I wanted to wait for Arc Knights. I love Arc Knights. The Arc Knights collaboration, my 2 favorite gacha games. Burning my savings? Okay. Here's the thing. Right? When you do the story, you actually get a lot of lunacy. You get a lot of the gacha currency. Hello, Luke. Welcome in. We're just talking about gacha games now. Gamblers and gamers. Spending money on anime girls. On pixels. Mika got her too. It's your turn, Patch. It's your turn. Everybody should get her. I think if you have like T-Corp Dawn, it would be worth getting Outis too. Gregory is so good. He is very good. I see your 6K blown away. I mean, I'm at 4K now, so it's only... I'm only down 2K. There's not much of a difference, right? Spending money on anime girls, why not spend money on anime men? I did that in Love and Deep Space, Alex. I did do that. And then I regretted it, because I was like, now I feel like I have to spend on every single event. I need to get everyone and everything. So I stopped playing. Even though, like, I do love Love and Deep Space. It's too much for me. I'm unemployed. Gregor with grenade launcher is so P. I haven't seen that yet. I just swipe every event, so it doesn't matter. Shut up, clock. I don't care. Fine, be that way. You can rub it in. I don't have the money to spend. Man. You know what, Nutty and Welva need to do things. I need to not do things like that. I think I was just, for me, I was just very lucky. I was just very lucky. I have to say thank you to the community, because if it wasn't for you guys, I don't think I would be able to get any of the units in Walpurgis. Yisang, Honglu, my favorite twinks. They're all very good. Not a single character in Limbus Company that I don't like. They've got like all the tropes too. They got the twinks. They got the big beautiful women. They got the little angry gremlins. Like everyone fits into a very good trope. We'll feel your gacha addiction for you. Thank you very much, Clock. Sweats. Please don't. I don't want a gacha addiction. I don't. I'm trying to get rid of my gacha addiction. I'm trying not to. You know what sucks too is that yesterday I was just talking to people because I was at the Ado concert, right? Which was peak, by the way. But it seems like every other person who's into anime plays gacha games, and like that became my whole conversation. Gacha games became a whole conversation, and then everybody started talking about all these up and coming gacha games, and I started withering inside because I was like, oh no, not more gacha games. No more. I don't think I can handle anymore because I'm already waiting for Enfield to come out. And then like every other month we get a trailer, like a gacha trailer of some like upcoming gacha game, and it looks peak, and then we all want to get on it. So yeah, I don't know if I have the time. What's Enfield? It's the sequel to Arc Knights. I'm only excited because I'm a huge Arc Knights fan. I love Arc Knights so much. And they've announced Enfield since ages ago. Then there was this one time in Arc Knights where they released, in my personal opinion, the best event in the game. The story was, it was so peak. It was so good. And that was the prequel to Enfield. So like that got everybody super hyped for it. That's why I'm waiting for Enfield. But it's really just for the story. Like I want to see what the next step is for Arc Knights and the lore and the world building, because Arc Knights has some of the best world building of all games. I haven't dipped into Arc Knights, but I have a friend who constantly tells me about his gambling with it. The gambling specifically. Arc Knights is pretty predatory too, in comparison to Limbus Company. So I had to stop. I had to stop playing it for a bit because like I realized that in every single event I was spending like $50, and I was like, I can't do this. Tenjo Shiro, hello guys. Hello. Welcome to a stream of chatting where we talk about gacha addictions. Welcome in. I hope you guys had a good stream. I hope you guys had a really good stream. If you guys need to raid and run, feel free to do so. We're just chilling here. There's nothing really happening. Sound of rain in Animal Crossing. That's all you're getting. Blueprints. Oh, that's the detective game, right? Somebody suggested that I play that game on stream, but I was watching another streamer play it. Another streamer. Some of you guys might know him, but we raided into him a few times. Prowler has been streaming Blueprints, and I have been watching that, but it's the only problem is that it's first person, so I get motion sick. You know who else is playing Blueprints? Minami. I don't know if Minami's here. Sometimes Minami's here. It seems like it's a very popular game to stream. So I do suggest watching some people who play it. It is a fun game. The motion sickness. Yeah, that's what it is. Minecraft gives me motion sickness as well, unfortunately. One of the most goated games out there. Hello Taro, welcome in. Taro Kobayashi. I need to blow my nose, guys. I will be right back. I don't have any tissue paper here, and I don't want you guys to hear me. Hello, I'm back. Mucus coming out of my nose. I don't want to be like one of those kids in kindergarten who like uses their hands to wipe their nose because that's nasty. Thank you for the welcome back. I gotta go to bed, I'm tired. Good night, Taro. Thank you for the follow. There are two mean to date and no one else. Wait, what are we talking about? Wait, what are we talking about? Not hard, the plot and sometimes Somyum's writing wise makes me angry. Somyum files? Are we talking about the new Somyum file game with Dante? The other Dante, not the Olympus Company Dante? No sleep for Konami Dante? I need to play it. I don't really, I wouldn't say like the Somnium Files games are peak or whatnot, or whatnot. I can't speak anymore. But I do enjoy them for what they are. They don't have the best writing, yes, but like it's still fun. Dante from Devil May Cry. Dante from Olympus Company. Dante from The Divine Comedy. Dante from Simon Files. There's so many Dantes. Dante's everywhere. Like DMC Dante. Yeah, like DMC Dante. It's Date. Oh, sorry. wait, it's Date Konami. Konami Date. I'm gonna throw myself out the window now. I forgot. I forgot the character's name. There's no end. Shut up. Has Ark played Zero Escape? I have. I played all 3 games. I only liked the first one. I only liked 999. The second one was okay, and the third one was ass. So, but I am still a big fan of the creator, of the writer, the series. Even though he wrote his characters into a shithole. You still spend lots of money on something that is collectively agreed to be terrible even by the gacha addicts themselves. Gambling? Gacha? I need to play Zero Escape. Please do it. Just play the first one. You can ignore like the end of the... So like, I don't know if any of you guys have played 999. I'm not spoiling, by the way. But at the very end of the game, there's like a little scene that kind of gives you a hint that there's going to be a second game coming out. So it makes you super hyped to play the second game. But once you play the second game, it doesn't even address any of the happenings in the first game. Or like the end of the first game. It's like they just threw that scene in there for the sake of like edging people on. So like I just say play the first game, ignore the last scene, and then that's it. You can play the second game if you like. It's still good. The third game is ass. Don't play it. The third game doesn't exist. It's bad. Edging. Sorry. I used the wrong word there. No, not that edging. No. Oh. I hate how the word is like, there's a different definition for it now. I'm getting deleted. No! No, I want to stay here forever. Yeah, like the edge attack from Roaring Night Fight, wherever that is. From Deltarune. Whatever that is. I haven't played I'm just assuming this is Deltarune. I will come get you with my goons. No goons. Yeah, like pushing someone near the brink. That is the definition that I was using. That's the type of edging I was talking about. Not like, no gooning edging. Looks at the time. I think we should stop talking about edging. It's a terrible time to be an evil henchman. Hi, Chi. Why are you evil henchman to begin with? The announcing the game Catherine kept saying edge, edge. Wait, really? Does she do that? Okay, I think the definition of like edging never really existed. Like the current definition of edging never really existed back then, right? Like there was a completely different definition of it. It's like how the word backshot has now, you know, has a different meaning entirely. So like when I'm drawing, I can't say I'm drawing a backshot of this character anymore because it wouldn't, like people would have a different context in their head. So I can't say that anymore. I have to say I'm drawing a view of this character facing the other side, which is like 10 times longer. Why can't I just use the word backshot? It's ruined, can't do that. It sucks. Clock banning everyone. I'm pretty sure he has like... I'm pretty sure Clock actually wants to ban everybody. I'm just stopping him. People would definitely make assumptions if you said you were drawing backshots. I think so. Imagine like the title of my stream. I'm never gonna do this, by the way. Drawing backshots. Next art stream, by the way. Stream title. Ark is drawing backshots. No! I'd either get cancelled or banned, or people would come in chat and be angry because they're like, where's the prawn? No. I said goodbye to my not safe for work artist life. I'm not doing it anymore. We're trying to get rid of it. I double dog dare you. Not doing it. What do you mean by not safe for work artist? I used to draw a lot of not safe for work stuff before I became a streamer. I mean, that's a phase of every artist. So it's not even a rare thing. I think for a lot of artists, there's always like a pathway where they become a not safe for work artist for a while. And okay, I have an explanation for this. Is because like once you start drawing figure drawing, once you start going to like figure life drawing classes, you're like, oh, it's just the human body. Right? Like drawing not safe for work is gonna help elevate my ability to draw anatomy and people. So I'm like, if this is helping my art progress, I might as well do it. Well, while, you know, getting more eyes on it, because everybody loves not safe for work art. There's cookies in the not safe for work space, not if you delete those cookies. Not if you delete them, not if you eat them. The chocolate chip cookies. Didn't you literally just draw something for boob day? That's like... Is that not safe for work? Those are just boobs, Clock. Boobs are just boobs. Everybody's got them. There's nothing not safe for work about it. Dante moves, yeah. Or the Dante moves. It's literally not safe for work. Boobs are just boobs. I'm gonna die on that hill. Boobs are boobs. There's nothing not safe for work about boobs. You see it all the time. I dare you to go on Twitch right now. Go and look for any VTuber out there. Any female VTuber. And the boobs will be in your face. You make me so mad. Haha, you can't ban me from my own stream. Only moves allowed. What? No. It has to be a fair... Like a... What's it called? A 50-50. A fair playing field. Of moobs and boobs. Right? Flat VTubers. Okay, I'm an exception. I'm an exception. Not me. Like, tune into any... Go and look for... any other VTuber stream, I'd say 70% of the time you will see boobs. Zark is our own very special flat VTuber. I made myself flat for a reason. I have to set myself aside from all of the boobs. I don't want to be known as a boob tuber. What do you mean by aw? You want boobs? Goodbye, Battleline. Oh, never mind. Goodbye, Battleline. I shall leave. Oh, goodbye. There's a bonus on Twitter for you guys. On Twitter. What? Where? Not everyone likes boobs. I guess it's just me, huh? I guess it's just me. Because I'm the only boob enjoyer. What do you mean by not a femboy tag? Oh. I'm really congested right now. Give me 1 second. Not a femboy. Okay. My excuse for that was because the other two, okay, no, the other day I was streaming art and I was drawing femboys, but I didn't, because we know the reading comprehension of the internet is not very good. So I have to make sure that people know that I'm not considering myself as a femboy. I'm not drawing me, right? I'm just drawing femboys, but I am not the femboy. So I had to make that very clear. And if you guys have been here, if some of you guys have been here in the beginning when I first started streaming, I had a lot of people come into my chat going, "Are you femboy? Are you femboy?" And I would have to clarify that no, I am not a femboy. Unfortunately. Though I may look like one, I am not a femboy. So that's why the tag is here. And I'm like, you know what? I might as well just keep the tag. Right? Because I don't want to make people misunderstand. Like, I don't need people coming in here going like, are you a femboy? Like, even though it's a rare occurrence, if I had a nickel for every time someone asked if I was femboy, I would have 2, which isn't a lot, but like it still happens. So that's why we have the tag there, and we're gonna keep it. Must have happened in the streams during my EP time, because I don't remember that during your earlier days. Oh yeah, you were there, Zep. You were there during my earlier days, but yeah, that did happen a few times. And then they would just leave after I tell them, no, I am not femboy. Welcome in, Thomas. Thank you for the follow. Getting asked if you're a femboy is too funny. I don't know what it is. There's like a wave of femboy appreciators. There's been a wave of femboy appreciators lately. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I do like a good femboy to look at, but like, you know, I'm just not one of them. Hi Trots, welcome in. Trick them, that's how we get viewers? No, I don't want to lie to people. I mean, I could, but I don't want to. It's against my... what is it? My morals? Thank you for the 100 bits. Get Earl King? Oh, that was you, Trots. It's about the community you build. I think that's what it is, too. I think that's, like, all part of streaming. Like, there's like a tier list I have when it comes to streaming, when it comes to things I want to prioritize in streaming, and community is one of the top ones. Like, I really appreciate you guys, and I really like you guys being here, and I don't want to be like, you know, I don't want to cater to a community that's like, oh, I just want to be here because I like to look at your model and or you're a femboy. I'm only watching you because you're a femboy. Like, that would suck. I wouldn't want a community like that. That's why I also think like organic building of a community is so important. Because if I suddenly popped off and like I started streaming with like 1,000 viewers who didn't really give a shit about me, but like my model or my company, I think that's like what happens with a lot of corpo VTubers, is that like people just watch corpo VTubers because of the corporation and not really for the streamer, right? And it just doesn't, you just lose that connection with everybody. Like, what is, I feel like you lose the meaning of streaming because you're like, I'm not really streaming for people that enjoy me. I'm not really, you know, making content for the people I like, but it's more like I'm just streaming because, you know, because femboy. I don't know if I'm making sense anymore. The model is cute, and that's what drew me here initially in the small view count. Stayed for Ark in the nice small community. What if I suddenly get bigger cube? Are you gonna leave me forever? I hope not. I will cry. Though it is really nice to see when like people have stayed for so long. Because I do miss people when I don't see them anymore as often. I think that's what really got me to keep streaming, was the fact that there is a bit of like social interaction in chat and I get to know other people too. Because we are all individuals and at the end of the day, I'm just a dragon. Just rebrand as a femboy tuber, VTuber, streamer, and make it your job easy. No, I'd be lying to everyone. Me being parasocial, I mean, it is what it is. I think that's like part of streaming too. Just don't get too parasocial. There's like a good type of parasocial, and then there's like the creepy type of parasocial. And there's like a line. There's a fine line that you cannot cross. I can't believe Ark is parasocial. Shake my head. I mean, the fact that you guys are all here and interacting with chat tells me that you guys are too. So I'm not the only one rowing that boat, okay? People never use parasocial the right way. Shake my head. There is a level of parasocialness in streaming. And I don't want to be like parasocial bad, right? Because like if I were to get rid of all parasocialness in streaming, it wouldn't be really streaming anymore. I would just be like releasing videos of like highlights of me playing games. I might as well just do that. Chat interaction dead. I don't need it. I will kill anyone who crosses that line. Thanks, Clock. Thanks, mod team. Thanks, oh my god. I'm equipping you guys with guns and knives. Parasocial is part of streams because you do get to interact with streamer, like you said, and though there is a line, you shouldn't cross it. Yeah, exactly. That's what it is. The mods are armed. They are. I have said before, you can ban on spot. Feel free to ban on spot. And sometimes I feel like, even if you have been in this community for a very long time, right? They'll like... There's some things, if you were to say it, I would just be like, nuke 'em. I don't care. Goodbye, Dingle07. You have a horse. Earl King Heathcliff! It's the Earl King himself. You have a horse. Are you sure it's a horse and not a dog? It's a horse-like, a dog-like horse. A horse-like dog. Which one is it? Everybody's already saluting you. Okay, goodbye. Would it include, if you said hello Ark, my lovey wovey, that's like 90% of you getting banned. There's only a certain percentage of chatters coming in that I will allow them to say that. There's only, no, actually, there's only one chatter I know who does say that, and I will only allow them to say it, and that's the only person. If you make me cringe, it's an auto ban. One streamer I follow being called Honey, so everybody would just come in and say hi, Honey. That's so funny. If it's part of their shtick, I get it. I would never rename myself and rebrand myself as Honey, though. Just letting you know, so you guys don't have the. You guys are not allowed. Ariga, thanks for the warning, Zark Dono. You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm glad I can make the boundaries clear. We can go through all the rules again. From rule, what was it? 1 to 11? I actually don't have all of my rules. No, my rules on Twitch and on YouTube on streams is a little bit different from the rules on Discord. But I feel like I should just make them all the same. Because it's just my community. It's just all of you guys. Messages are messages. I don't know if I'm even Englishing anymore. Englishing. God. Is that even a word? Thank you for the follow. Sorry for all of it. For all of what? Another one? Which one? Another one? Rick Roll in chat, we're so cooked. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why would you rickroll me in chat? Someone tried to rickroll me on my birthday. Stares at you, you know who you are. I didn't fall for it. You got rolled on your birthday? Yeah, there was a YouTube link that was supposed to be embedded. But like, because on the Kudo board, they actually tell you the name of the video that you're trying to embed. Yeah, you remember now? Clock and patch on the trampoline right now. Hearing Rickroll just made my hair blow back. I mean, you are jumping up and down. You are currently jumping up and down. The hair is flying everywhere. The high effort Rickrolls are good, but you gotta do better than low hanging fruit with Rickrolls to actually make them decent. I've seen some very good ones out there, but it's hard. There's a lot of thinking involved, and I'm like, is it even worth it? Is it even worth it to spend all that energy and all that time to Rickroll someone? So if it was me, if I was attempting to Rickroll someone, I'd just be like, you know, here you go. Here's the link. Here's the title. Make it blatantly obvious. I don't care. I just don't hear Rickroll very often anymore. That's true, right? It's like a very old thing. It started a long time ago. But I guess people still do it. You gotta make them click the link of their own volition and make them curious of what's behind the link. I would be terrible at it. I would be bad. Hi Prof, welcome in. You play Minecraft? A creeper just blew up my items? That is the worst feeling. That is the worst feeling. I always make a little storage area in Minecraft. Like, I do get motion sick, but I do play sometimes. I make a storage area for all of my chests. And so, I make it like super creeper proof. I make sure that nobody's able to get down there but me. Going down with the ship is the job of the captain. Kanto 5 was so freaking good. Imagine spending 3 of anticipation for something only for them to realize it was just Rickroll, followed by them realizing it was 3 hours just for this. No. Would you do that thought? I feel like you would. I feel like you're speaking from experience. You probably spent more than 3 hours. I can see you spending like a good 5 hours trying to get someone to play the video. Ehab didn't even go down with her crew. They lived. He's not a good captain. A good captain goes down with her crew and she didn't do it. It's about making them wait 5 hours. The more the better, right? Ah. You're a Kanto 5 hater? No! That's my favorite Kanto! They do repeat things over and over again, but I think I enjoyed it a lot more. Because I was streaming. And the entire Kanto, my playthrough of Kanto 5, was spread out into like 5 streams over 5 weeks. Was it 5? I think it was like around 5. And so it didn't feel repetitive for me, but I can imagine if you were to sit down and play Kanto 5 all in one sitting, right? I can see why it would be repetitive. Though I don't know because I haven't done it before. I'm just assuming things. My Kanto 5 stream was probably what made me mad because of my guesses and analysis attempts all going down the drain. 5 weeks without hiatus. That's true, yeah. I took like a 9-month hiatus in the middle of Kanto 5. And I'm still calling it my favorite Kanto. I don't care. I did Kanto 5 in 2 sessions, I think. I think I really like Limbus a lot, though, because I can't find it repetitive. I remember being there, Patch. I liked your voice acting. I think that's why I've been watching you and Mika play Limbus Company, is because I was playing it with voice acting. Like the actual in-game voice acting. Whereas you guys were actually voicing all the lines. And so I could just put your streams in the background and listen to it because I don't understand Korean. And it's nice to experience the story all over again. The feet lovers. Why are we talking about toes? There's only one toe? The canned toe? Sorry. The canned toes! Not the canned toes! I love reading people and giving the audiobook experience. Reading to people. You should try doing audiobooks. Because you can sign up for narrations for audiobooks for Amazon. And anybody can do it. You get free royalties from reading. Mika's caught up to where I am, so I gotta kick into high gear. It's because of Mika, not because of me? Okay, Clock. That's fine. I don't care. Okay, you gotta keep going. You gotta read more. You gotta take another break from work and be like, sorry guys, I'm sick again. I gotta play quote unquote sick. The fires will put themselves out. Let me just Keep going. Keep reading. Limbus Company. Yeah, I'm already past. I'm past clock. Clock's so slow. Clock started before me. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. Even Danish past clock. Shake my head. Shake my head. If the clock is slow, how are we gonna tell the time now? That's a very good question. I don't know. Speed it up in your head. Speed up the clock in your head. After stream, I'm grinding through Canto 6. Do it. I mean, I've been telling you, clock, to grind through Canto 6. Though I do want you to take your time and enjoy it for what it is, and it, like, you know, not actually speed through it. Because there's really no point if you're going to be rushing through and you're like, the only reason why I'm trying to finish this is to catch up to people. I don't think that's fun at all. So I'd say go at the pace that you think that you're going to enjoy and not have like the intention of finishing the Kento as because they have to catch up. It's Dom? It's Dim Dom. Where's the Discord link? Help. Help, guys. I don't have access to chat. Can someone do the command? Can someone do the command on Twitch? For the Discord link. Thank you very much. Look, guys, remember when I said I don't have Stream Manager up? I literally don't. Like every single stream. This is why I'm so appreciative of Clock and Oh My God as my mods, because I have no power here. My hands are tied. I am limited by the capabilities of my PC. I cannot open so many things at once, which Stream Manager will not want to load for me. It takes forever to load. It's either I keep it on stream forever. If I tab out, Edge starts putting it in the background, and then I have to load it up again. Never change. You like the scuff? Bones cook Earl King a freaking strawberry cake. Where's mine? Where's my strawberry cake? I want a strawberry shortcake with some, like, with a cheesecake layer. I want a... what is it? A cookie crumble for the base. I want meringue at the top of the cake. Please and thank you. And it has to have a layer of cheesecake. It's either that or you make me a tiramisu cake. Thank you very much. Good morning from a nap was not comfy. Azu. Are you okay? Go back to bed. Go back to your nap. Make it comfy. Tiramisu's top tier. It is. It is. And my housemate... I'm gonna whisper this because I don't want her to hear. One of my housemates makes the best tiramisu. And she always makes it for me on my birthday. So good. It's so good. And never get the tiramisu outside, because the tiramisu out there is freaking expensive for what? You could just like buy mascarpone yourself and make it. It's super easy. Get the ladyfingers, dip it in coffee, 2 seconds. Whip the mascarpone with some whipping cream. And then shove it in between the layers. Put some what is it? Cocoa powder on top. Cacao powder on top. Shove it in the fridge. Keep it in there for 2 hours. And take it out, and it's gonna be better than any of the tiramisu you get at grocery stores. If you want, you can add some rum to it. Add some rum to the coffee before you dip in the ladyfingers. Rum tiramisu. Oh, it's so good. 11 p.m. Don't make me hungry. You know, you can always have a midnight snack. I had one. I had a midnight snack yesterday, which I shouldn't have, but I was like, I am exhausted from outside, from walking so much, especially in my goth boots. I whipped out my goth boots for the first time in a while because I don't really... I go on walks. I go on walks on the trails, right? In nature. But it doesn't make sense to hike in goth boots. Like, who the frick does that? I don't do that. But I was like, I'm going to the city for the first time in forever. So I'm like, let me just whip out my goth boots. And the thing is, I'm so used to wearing like orthopedic shoes and like runners that these things were killing me. But I was like, it's worth it because they look freaking good. But I came back with like a lot of pain and I was like, I deserve a midnight snack. So I had some leftover steamed egg with vermicelli. But I don't have breakfast anyway, so it's okay. It'll be like, that's my breakfast. The high ankle with buckles? Yeah. I had to get rid of one of them. I'm so sad. My favorite one. Because they don't make them the same anymore. Back then, they actually used like good leather. They don't put like shit ton of plastics inside the shoes. They use like actual very good rubber in shoes, but I wore them so much because I wore them every single day at one point where like it just ripped. And I'm like, this is unrepairable, so I had to get rid of my favorite ones. And I wasn't ever able to find a pair that was as comfortable as the ones I used to wear. Please wear comfortable shoes while trekking. Yeah. I know Mugi, you said not to wear like orthopedics all the time to like make your feet used to you know, hard surfaces, but I was like, you know, I want nice looking feet. I don't need hard calluses on my feet. So that's why I just end up going with orthopedics. They look good though. My orthopedics look good. They're from a brand called Hoka, like Hoka. If you guys want like very comfortable shoes, I recommend the Hoka brand. I remember there was a time where I wore it to work, and a lot of my coworkers were like, "Hey Ark, what are those like shoes that you're wearing?" Because they thought they were like you know, like Nikes or like big brand shoes. I have like the big orthopedic ones because I just like big shoes in general. That's why I like goth boots. I just like big shoes. Thank you for the 2 months, Val. Welcome in. Yay. So they do look good. They do look good for being orthopedic. Hoka is dope. I love them. Me too. And everyone at work loved them too. I always got good compliments. Wearing Hokas as I type this. Inside? Are you outside right now? Inside the house? It's fine. You can wear shoes inside the house. I want to get some like nice pair of fuzzy slippers for house usage. The one I'm wearing it's good, but like I want big comfy ones. Oh, you're at work. Oh. The most comfortable shoes I have, I'm at work. Oh. Right, I do stream early in the mornings. For some people. I think a lot of my viewers are people who just like to lurk while working. It's the optimal time for that. Ark, I gotta tell you something. Your order's ready. My order? From Uber? For food? I'm actually not hungry right now. You do which aligns with my job slow time and it works well for me. I'm glad. Someone, I was talking to a manager, like a VTuber manager. I don't have one, by the way, but I'm friends with, I don't know if you guys know, Atsuko Mao. He's VShojo's old manager. I say ex-manager, old manager, because VShojo blew up. But he's still Michi's manager. And he was like, you actually stream at the most optimal time, because in NA times, a lot of people are working. But a lot of people do watch streams in NA. And people work remote in NA as well, whereas in Asia, people don't work remote as much. So I'm like, okay, if you're saying I'm doing good, then I'm probably doing good. Your streams start literally before I grab coffee with family, right before I should stop editing. What, really? That's probably why when I made the poll on Discord, that everybody was like, yeah, the 9:30 time works perfectly. And I'm like, okay, let me just keep doing that. 5 p.m. for you? That's like right after work, right? That probably explains why I haven't been here before. Hello! Hello, Oswaller. Welcome in. Is that how I pronounce your name? Nice. I stream right as you get off work clock. I remember you saying that you use my stream notification as your alarm clock or something for work, like a off work alarm clock. Streams make me work more. If this is a co-working stream, it might be more motivating than just chatting, because I feel like I might be distracting some of you guys. Get back to work. Clap, 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 clap. Co-working streams hit different too. Those are going to be my art streams. My art streams are basically co-working streams. It's supper time in Europe. It's a good time slot. I don't wanna. That's fine. I mean, if you can finish all your work in time, like that's what my manager says to me all the time. He's like, as long as you finish your work, I don't give a shit what you do at like in your cubicle at your job. I'm like, okay. I had a really cool manager, by the way. He taught me a lot of stuff. He made me more confident in myself. He was also a boxing coach. So there's like, I've learned a lot through him. And he's a teacher and he was my manager. Like he had 2 jobs and a boxing coach. So like I have high respect for this guy. Your model looks so good. Where can I find your model sheet? I'm sorry, Yojman. I don't have one. I don't have one, and it's because I already said the story multiple times, so I'll make it short. But like, there was one day where I was quitting at work. I was like, I don't see a good future in this company. So I was like, let me start streaming. And I'm like, how do I do that? I need to get myself a model. And I'm like, I'm an artist. I might as well make my own model. And so that's what I did, but I didn't make a reference sheet. I kind of just went into Clip Studio and I just started drawing the model as I imagined it in my head. So that's what happened. That's why the reference sheet is still incomplete. I did the model before doing the reference sheet, so everything's all over the place. My lore is all over the place. They don't put poison. What? I am the manager, so it works for me. Plus, I do the thing where I get all my work done in like 2-3 hours. That's the best. That's the best. Because I think a job should be... Okay, I'm not gonna say like, you know, you should only work 2 to 3 hours, but like the average human brain work time and what our brain allows us to do, like the amount of work that allows it to do if that makes sense, is like around 2 to 3 hours. Because after the 2 to 3 hour points, it just doesn't want to work anymore. According to research. Take it with a grain of salt because I'm not the one doing all the research and the studying up on that. You can only be productive for that amount of time. I think that's a better way to that's a better way of wording it. You can tell I've been streaming for way past the amount of time I need to stream because I can't speak anymore. I don't know how to communicate anymore. How do I language? Thank you for the follow, Tenhen. Hen, Hoween, welcome in. Clockhead? Clockhead? What's that? Dante? Anyways, it is 12. That's how I know I should end stream. When I don't know how to talk anymore. Oh no, we summoned immersed clock. The actual clock. It is lunchtime. It is lunchtime, even though I will not be eating right now. I'm just gonna take a break from speaking. We have been here for 2.5 hours. Okay. Alright, guys. This week is a short stream week. Oh god. The words are not coming out of my mouth. This week is a short stream week. We only have 3 streams this week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So I will be back tomorrow for some art. And if I don't see you guys for the rest of this week, then I hope you guys take care of yourselves. Don't get too stressed with whatever you're doing. Rest well. Let me see who is streaming right now on the Twitch. So we can raid into them. Pass on the raid. Yumi is doing a just chatting. Let's raid into Yumi again. So it'll be like just chatting to just chatting. Let's do that. You guys can hear the streams in the background. Oops. There we go. Click on this one big button. Click on this other big button. Actually, let's raid into someone new. Someone who has raided into this channel before, but we haven't raided back. So rather than raiding into Yumi, let's raid into Hanzoxwell. Or Hanzu. Who is also doing just chatting. There we go. Yay! I haven't been into their streams before, but it says that they're a comfy streamer. So it will be like this. Expect the same thing. Be nice. Be nice to them. Only on Twitch. YouTube, you guys are... Oh god. I can't even speak anymore. Well, anyways. Goodbye, guys. Goodbye. Bye. Bye. Bye.